Heh. No one shall ever stop me, for Lord Starscream will... Shut up. God, you idiot. This video is sponsored by no one! Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy James the Killer, and today I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Armada Optimus Prime. And during the Armada time, I can get my tongue out from between my eye teeth, see what I'm saying. Minicon. If you remember, during the Armada time, they had Minicons. And, yeah. Optimus came with this weird little... Came with this weird little jet, who, is little. You could mistake him for like a drone, like an RC drone kind of mini jet. So, yeah. But we'll transform him now just to show you his robot mode. He actually has 3 modes. One is jet mode, one is robot mode, and one is gun mode, which is pretty simple and straightforward. But this is the robot mode. And oops, forgot to split the legs. Now you can leave him down, but I would say if you're going to leave this little like dorsal fin thing, the tail, whatever it is, like that, because these wings actually don't add very much support. But yeah, and then to transform him into his gun mode, you basically just put him in his jet mode, but bring the wings up, take this and bring it back, and gun mode. The only reason that, aside from the handle, that you know it is a gun is, I don't know if the sun's going to give me enough lighting, but if you look closely, there it is detailed like a gun barrel. So, gun. Yeah. But the main reason you're all viewing this video, hopefully, is Optimus Prime. And holy crap, is he shiny with the sunlight hitting his silver paint. I got him off eBay for $20. He just came today in the mail, and my god, am I happy to finally have this back. I had this when I was little, and I lost him. He does roll, as all Transformers with wheels should. He has smokestacks, which even back then were not the most secure. You could take it off and lose them easily. That was one challenge I call 90s kids faced, was always losing some part of our Transformers. So yeah, and he does have a big, loud and proud Autobot symbol on his hood. So yeah, and I love that they actually did this little black detailing. I don't know if you can see it with the sunlight, but it's like all silvery up here, and then it gradually fades to black down here. And I love that effect. I also love that they actually used this, like, the same plastic that they used to design, excuse me, Optimus, the same plastic that they used to design / make this little guy. It's kind of, if the light hits it just right, you can see through him. I would say it's see-through-ish. It's sunny. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's sunny, because you can actually block light from coming through here. So, and he has that same plastic, come here, on his grill, and also his smokestacks. So yeah, hey, stupid box. I'm using a box to prop this up on, guys. So yeah, but yeah, actually, I've missed this. I missed this Optimus so much. Apparently, he can tow something, which leads me to. I looked on eBay, and I found out that he actually has 2 forms. 2 forms, people. Well, I shouldn't say that. He has 2 robot modes and 2 vehicle modes. The second, like, robot mode is where you actually take these pieces, like his arms, and extend them outwards more, and you'll see that when I transform him. This one isn't the combining version, but basically he combines with his trailer to form a bigger, I think he's like a foot tall Optimus Prime. And yeah, I thought that was cool, but I was like, I did not know that my Optimus could do that, and finding out, I don't know how I feel about that, because this was my Optimus. This was the Optimus I grew up with, not an Optimus that's this plus a trailer, which is like an additional like 2 Optimus Prime lengths. Like this Optimus Prime, I believe he's like 5 inches length, like this vehicle mode. He's like 5 inches long. And I think it's like 10 inches, so it adds like an additional large amount to him, but I didn't want that version. I wanted this version, seeing as how I only had $20. I recently graduated from high school, and I'm looking for a job right now. Not actively looking, I'm just kind of browsing my local Craigslist for people who want, like, yard workers and stuff like that. I know I'm being a bum about it, but, you know, I keep getting told to go out and look for jobs, but this is my logic. If you're gonna, you know what, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Point is, Optimus Prime is awesome. So let's get down to transformation, and I'm gonna do this kind of cheesily. I don't care if you guys think it's cheesy, it's how I transformed him even now. Because there's his feet. Then, no, not that part yet. Don't do that yet. That is not where we're at. And you just can't see what I'm doing here. Sorry. Got another cracker jacker. Pull! There we go. Just separate the legs. And he does suffer from standard Transformer problems. And by that I mean, like, he's literally kind of like obvious pieces here and there, but whatever. That's what I mean by bigger arms, people. Is that apparently in the combiner version, these actually stay out like this. But with the version I bought, they don't. They go in, no, don't do the splits. They go in like this. So, yeah. And there is Optimus Prime with crappy lighting on him. There we go. There you go. You can see him better now. And, yeah, honestly, even at this point, he's like 5 inches tall, but still, you know, I grew up with this Optimus Prime, so I have very little complaints. I guess you could say I have some bias against people who say negative things about this Optimus, seeing as how I grew up with it. But I can see how the newer generation would say that this is a very boring Transformer, and, you know, I would have to disagree even without my bias, because he's Optimus Prime. How can you hate Optimus Prime? I mean, okay, yes, there was that instance of the mistake known as Transformers Animated, where Optimus Prime was, you know, not even a semi-truck, he was a freaking fire truck, but who gives a rip, right? I mean, he was still Optimus Prime, so you can't really hate on him, because he's Optimus Prime, people. You can't hate Optimus Prime. Screw you, Michael Bay. You're not gonna make anyone actually hate Optimus. You can't have us hate Optimus. You can have us dislike him for moments, but no one in this entire universe can ever hate Optimus Prime, except Megatron, but he's an entirely different story. So yeah, that is Optimus. So for articulation, like you saw, he can lift his arm up. Arm does go full 360, but I don't believe in doing that whole 360 thing with the arms and legs and head, because I don't know, maybe it's just a little bit of my childish side, but I still like to treat these things like they're, you know, real people, and nobody would like slash survive a full head 360 head full 360 whatever, and dislocated shoulders don't sound appealing either. So so yeah, and then he does have a bend here. You do get a little bit more bend if you sorry, I'm laying on my bed and doing this. I'm not on the floor like usual. But you pull this up and you can actually get him to, you know, salute you. You know, you were a great warrior, salute kind of thing. And that's attributed to this ball joint. So, and then yeah, head can go down that far. He can look down upon all the minicons and all of his human accomplices, and on his enemies who are smaller than him. But occasionally, you know, he's got to look up. You guys can't see what I'm talking about here. He can look up if he has to, and feel small and insignificant against the great Megatron, who he will become bigger than at one point or another. So yeah, and his head is on a ball joint. I think I said that already, but he can turn his head. It's a little bit tricky because of the way the ball joint is. It's kind of like angled weird. I don't know if you can see that, but if you can, you know, you saw it, and it's kind of weird. So yeah, and then, you know, if you really want to, if you want to get him to scream like a little girl, here's the way. Put his arms up. We're gonna do it. And then just shove him down. And I don't think he can go any further than that. But, you know, he can do the splits to a certain degree. And I don't want to break him. So that's about as much splittage as you're going to get out of his legs, with these little side skirts being there. Leg can go... Jeez. Do his hips go down? Nope. Okay, that's about as far forward as you're gonna get his leg to go. And backwards, you know, he can bring his leg back really far, like that. I guess I did kind of forget about that, you know, not having him, but whatever. Still, he's Optimus Prime, so I can't hate on him. Can't hate my good friend Optimus Prime. So, and then this was a little gimmick I actually discovered today, because I got him today. But where's his little gun? His little gun guy, the Minicon, can actually go in on this tab right here, and that will go in right here, and then orient his arms forwards, and, you know, kind of give him that kind of menacing look. And I'm gonna use a Transformer to hold this up. I'm gonna use a Decepticon, because once I push down on this little jet dude, check out the action. Whoops! No, come back here. Back on there. Okay, I'm gonna hold him still for you guys. But look, punching action. The actions of punching. I did not know about that when I was little, and if I did, I completely forgot that he could punch. So, and like I said, simplest transformation into a gun. You can stick a little Minicon in his hand, and boom, he is ready to battle all Decepticons, including Megatron. And look, be able doing it. I don't know if children watch this channel or not, and even if they did, I'm not allowed to curse. I won't allow myself to curse. It's a bad habit to get into. So yeah, and just as a size comparison, and future review maybe, here is, I believe this character's name is Acid Rain. He's a Decepticon, and I believe, whoops, like went in. I believe he is also a clone of Starscream. He came out in 2006, so he's not technically. He could be attributed to the movie in 2007. That's up to you if you want to attribute him to that movie or not. I don't. I attribute him to the Energon area at best, and at worst, he's the Armada area. And I'm going to block a little bit of that light because, jeez, you cannot see some of him. There we go. Anyway. So, yeah. Like I said, Optimus is about 5 inches tall. He's 5 1/4 inch tall. So he's a fairly good sized figure. But yeah. So, tell me what you think in the comment section down below. If you have suggestions, leave those down in the comment section below. Please subscribe. I only have like 6 subscribers right now. 6, that is my lucky number, but still I'd like to get at least a little bit more, like maybe 20 subscribers would make me very happy. So if I get more than that with this, then I'll probably do like a thank you video to my subscribers, and actually give them a shout out if I can view them. Apparently YouTube has this thing where your subscribers can't be seen unless their videos are public. So yeah, but that's all there is for Optimus Prime, and until next time, guys, you should have stayed awake.